Alright folks, we're back at it again. Everything's nice and dry. I think I'm going to mix up a little cup of resin, a little tiny baby cup, and pour it in these holes. I'm going to mix it hot, that way it dries pretty quick and I can sand it smooth when I sand this whole thing. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, mixed up a little cup of resin and I poured little puddles over top of the screw holes on this horizontal surface right now. I couldn't pour none in the screw holes coming around down on the curve. I'll do that a little later after this dries. Also fixed a couple little scars in the wood, stuff like that. So as soon as it dries, I'll sand it, and maybe the screw holes and stuff won't be so recognizable through the fiberglass. So, but I ain't too super worried about this thing. Like I've said before, I'm building a Timex, not a Rolex, so it'll work out. Alright, got it tilted with the curve up now, and just poured these screw holes full of resin on the top on both sides. This the stuff I poured earlier actually isn't it ain't dry yet, but it's, see, you can even see my fingerprints in it. I don't know what the deal is. I found some old MEK in the shed, probably been in the shed for 5 years, and because my bottle got empty, so instead of using my brand new bottle of MEK, I grabbed an old one out of the shed that was like half full, and I poured it in there. Well, the dang bottle's been in there for like 5 years, so I don't know, maybe it's bad MEK or something, but it's, I even mixed it hot, and it's taken forever for it to, it's in the gel stage now, but hopefully it hardens up soon. But anyway, so I turned it up on the side of this bucket and I got this top done. So when it all kicks off, I'm gonna sand it, and then we'll go put it on the boat and see where the latches and stuff got to go on the underneath side. Y'all want to see something funny? See Socks laying there, right? Socks, come here. Come here. Now watch this. You are spoiled to death. You are a spoiled piggy, you know that? He's happy now, got his pops. Alright, all the little puddles of resin dried up, and I got the sander out after it, and it's pretty smooth. But you feel a little bit of grain here and there, but it's relatively smooth. I'm good with it. So we're gonna go put it up on the roof of the houseboat and see where the latches might have to be located on the underneath side of this thing. Alright, there she sits on the houseboat. And for those of y'all that didn't see the past videos, I'm gonna have it hinged where it opens like this. And what I'm studying right now is where this latch is gonna go. It's gonna go somewhere in here, and I gotta have a hole drilled. I gotta have a hole drilled somewhere in here. So what I'm gonna do is try to find the best location to mount this latch. Alright, this is what I was concerned with. See, if I mounted this latch here and I went to latch the latch, there's nothing for it to lock into. So what I gotta do is I gotta build this out, give the latch a little platform out from the deck lid, from the hatch lid. That way the little male prong there can go into a hole over here. So just as Ray Talbot suggested, how when I took that 2x4 out of the front, he suggested I leave it there in the comments. He said I should leave it there in my last video. So I had to take it out simply so it could close, so the 2x4 that was going across here could miss this lip. But what I can do is I can cut off the ends of the 2x4 to where it misses the lip, and the 2x4 will go across here, giving this hatch lid a little bit of strength on the front, and it'll also make this latch come out away from the deck lid to where the lock can slide into a hole in here. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some marks up here with a Sharpie marker and then go cut the 2x4 to the right length and mount the locks on the two. Y'all know what? I think scratch that idea. No offense to Ray. I appreciate you chiming in, Ray, for real. But I really don't want to mount a 2x4 back across here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the latch up to the mark that I made where I wanted the 2x4 to end, and I'm gonna mount it here. And then if you can picture the roof of the boat, it's got that lip right here. Well, the lip didn't come quite down enough for this male piece of this latch to go into. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scab on a piece of aluminum coming off that fiberglass lip, and the aluminum will come down right here and be mounted to the fiberglass with a few bolts. And then I can take this latch and slide it into a hole in the aluminum. I like that idea better. For some reason, I just don't want a 2x4 across there. So I'm going to do that. It might be a massive failure, and I might be reworking all this one day, but that's how I'm going to build it for now. But we've got it on video now that I'm making a dumb decision, and y'all can hold me to it later down the line. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I think I've made another executive decision. I think I'm going to just give the inside a few coats of white gel coat. Call it done. I'm going to skip the fiberglass on the inside. There's little boat hatches all over the frickin' world that ain't got gel coat on them or fiberglass resin. They've got some like indoor outdoor carpet on them, and they last for years. So I'm going to give this thing a coat of white gel coat on the inside, probably a couple coats, but the outside is definitely going to get fiberglass on it. I am going to do that, and I'm probably going to do that first. I'm going to fiberglass the outside. I'm fixing to get into that right now. Going to fiberglass the outside, and when I'm content with the fiberglass on the outside and coming around the sides, I'm going to try to sand it all, make it look pretty, and the inside will get white gel coat after that. Alright, I got a piece of chop strand cut just slightly bigger than the deck lid. I'm running out of 1708. That's all the 1708 I got left. So putting chop strand on the top, and then I might come back with 1708 and wrap it around the corners. So we'll see. Alright, I'm fixing to mix up this resin and start pouring it on. Alright, got the piece of chop strand wetted out on there. Don't look too shabby. Comes just slightly around the corner. You can see it want to lift up. That'll be sanded off smooth. All this underhang will be sanded off. And I plan on doing the 1708 from underneath here around the side and wrap it up over onto the top an inch or so. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Just got to wait for it to kick off. I'm taking a break and I hear something lurking behind me. Mr. Wiggies, you come to visit? You smell the resin, don't you? He smells that resin up there. He figured he'd come investigate. Yeah, you can't have none. Silly piggy. I'll give you some pops, though. There you go. Look at him kneeling on his front legs. Socks, you're a mess. That yummy, huh? He's something else, y'all. Miss him. Alright. Show you what I got done. Oh, this mat chop, or sorry, the chop strand up top is all dry. I did the 1708 around this side, wrapped it up onto the top, and then wrapped it down underneath. Got this whole side done. Of course, all the excess is going to get shaved off and smoothed out. And I've got from this corner done up over the top and below up to about this point. I just got that little bit more to do, but I'm kind of running out of time for today. We got places we're going tonight again, so I'm gonna have to clean up this shop early and go in, take a shower, and get ready to go here in a little bit. But tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be back out here sanding all the overhang off. I'll be sanding all that. I'll be finishing this little piece right here. Then I'll be flipping it over and starting on the inside. So that's what's coming for tomorrow's video, but this will be the end of today's video. I appreciate each and every one of y'all hanging out, and I know this ain't exciting, and as I've said before, do not get your fiberglass and gel coat instructions from me how to do it. Consult a professional. This is just how I do this stuff. There's probably way better ways to do it, but thank you guys anyway for hanging out with me and going on this houseboat journey. Alright, I'm fixing to clean up this mess and go inside and take a shower. Y'all have a good